Hey everybody, yesterday I returned from my 9-day trip to see my niece in New Mexico. Had a fantastic time, but now I need to check up on my seeds. So Pat, just a couple minutes ago, and I just went through and looked at all the seeds, gave them all water, did a little bit of transplanting. So I'll give you a little update on that. And then I do have some questions for you more experienced seed people. So if you want to watch to the end, help me figure out what to do next with some of these seeds. We started these 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yep. So they've come a long way. It looks like everything came up except for we're still waiting on the purple bell vine. I think these are basil that we tucked in there later. And then we're going to have to divide this salad mix. This salad mix is, we've definitely planted it pretty heavy, so we'll kind of replant that someplace else. This is that pumpkin on a stick. That's doing really well.
Pumpkin on a stick.
Lizzie will have her basil. The yarrow looks really good. I think we could.
What is this?
Yarrow. So the yarrow, it's probably big enough to divide, but I'll wait till next week. I have questions for people. So if we were to divide these, I don't know if these are big enough for me to divide, but they're all kind of intertwined, so I'm not sure the best time to divide them and plant them up a little bit. So we'll see. But what we're going to need to do is give them some water and give them some fertilizer, because now that they're getting bigger, there's no fertilizer in the seed starting mix. So I bought this stuff. It's organic. Oh. And I opened it and have a smell. It's bad. So usually you'd put 4 tablespoons in a gallon, but because it's seedlings, we only do 1. So it's like sludge. It looks exactly how it smells.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. Oops. So I'm recording this little aside after we finish this project. I have to tell you, our dining room smells so bad from this fertilizer. We are avoiding that room as if it is under complete quarantine because it smells just terrible in there. I also want to note that the proper ratio of this fertilizer is 4 tablespoons of fertilizer to 1 gallon of water under normal circumstances, but for seedlings, it is 1 tablespoon of fertilizer to 1 gallon of water, or so I thought until I put my glasses on and reread the instructions, and I should have only used 1 teaspoon, not 1 tablespoon. So I have effectively used 3 times as much fertilizer as recommended for seedlings. So we'll see, this could have a very negative effect on the seedlings, or it might not affect them at all. We should know the damage in a couple of days. So today's tip, read your instructions very, very carefully. Oh, it doesn't smell good at all. It stinks. Leave it to organic to have a wonderful aroma. Okay, I'm going to pour it into this one because this is easier to pour onto these. Okay, so we probably should have watered these last night when we got in because they're a little bit dry, but they'll be fine. It's sucking up the water. Oops.
Oh, look at those.
Yeah, they're really starting to show their color. The ones on the corner, I think, need more water. They're a little drier than the others. Let me get some more. I got a little reckless with some of them, and when I was putting them under the lights, I don't have the ideal setup for what we're doing. Next up are the ranunculus. Those all sprouted. So those are good. These got pretty dry. So we'll give them a good dose of water in here. But they don't have any drainage holes, so we're going to have to be careful that we don't overwater, or I'm going to have to drill some drainage holes. Yeah, those are really light. That one's heavy. Those are good. Okay, so these are done. So for this one, we're going to just put this salad mix in here, but we're going to divide it up a little. So let's see what happens when I... that didn't work. It's really stuck in there. Okay, so there we go. So this, I think I'm just going to go like this. I'm going to just tear it apart and just spread it out. I don't know, check those to make sure the roots are kind of, maybe we give them a little tap. You know, like just push the sides in, and because I want to have good contact with the soil, you know, with the roots so that they'll keep going into the new stuff. Does that seem pretty good? We'll give it a little. The soil's pretty moist, so I don't need too much, but there.
Are these one of,
This is one of Lizzie's containers. So we'll put the salad mix in there and go from there. I think we're doing pretty good. So we've got, the salad mix is doing very well, so we'll be eating off of that soon. Otherwise, I think you did a pretty good job while I was gone. So here's my question. At what point do I start thinning out my seeds or start to try to transplant them or try to pull the roots apart? I'm not sure. Do I need to get them a little bit bigger? It looks like the yarrow might be big enough, but like some of the other ones like the Terenia, I think I need to wait a little longer, but I'm not sure with the coleus. So any of you more experienced seed people, please let me know what you think and when you would probably do it. And do you prefer to thin or do you prefer to separate out the roots? I'm not sure exactly what to do on that. So we'll wait and see. Pat was a little frustrated because she said that Liam and Lizzie, her son and daughter who were helping her, they forgot to water the ranunculus the last round. So she was scolding them for that because they were helping her. They said if it wasn't for her, they would have not been as well taken care of. So she made sure that each one of these seedlings was checked on every single day to make sure that they did okay. And like I said, she just said, I can't believe we forgot the ranunculus the other day, but they seem to be doing fine. I think once they get more of this water, they're going to bounce right back. And I love ranunculus. When I was out in New Mexico, and there was ranunculus in the stores, and they were just big, beautiful flowers. So I'm really excited that I got to come home and see that my ranunculus are doing pretty good. So, hey, remember to comment below. Let me know any suggestions that you have. And I haven't grown salad mix before, so I'm kind of curious how this is going to go. It's from M.I. Gardner. It was the free pack, and it's really doing well. And I'm looking forward. I think it's a cut and come again kind of salad mix. So you just keep trimming off of it once it gets a little bigger. Maybe I'll even try a little today. I'm sure it doesn't hurt it if I taste a little. That one's got a little peppery taste. I think this is going to be pretty good. Okay, well, hey, I'll see you guys all next time.